Yes, sir! And we back with another one. Introducing the boy, Asante Parker, aka AP, you feel me? Now you guys been asking me to make a cornerback for so long, and I've been putting it off for so long, but now we here. And that's what's most important. Because as we dive into this series, you already know what we're trying to do. We're trying to create a cornerback better than Deion Sanders. No disrespect, but primetime Deion is the standard. He was a shutdown corner. He was pure entertainment. He is one of the greatest athletes of all time. So it's going to be hard to live up to those standards. As a man-to-man cornerback that's trying to play realistic. The look don't even matter at this point. The look don't even matter at this point. You know his look is going to be part of his image? Come on, man. Come on, man. 6 foot, 192. Arm size, he ain't the strongest. You feel me? The detail to the equipment is going to be something light. Just something light. Nothing too crazy. Number 21, something light. You feel me? But anyways, the way we're going to start off this career, I had to do it, chat. I had to do it. I want to be the modern day Deion Sanders, but better. I had to follow his footprints. I had to commit to Florida State. Yes, sir. 5-star quarterback athlete. Now, I was going to do like a little backstory of his high school and this and that, but we ain't had time for that, chat. We got to get this content up ASAP. If you think this is an amazing idea, hit that like button right now, man. Support your boy, man. All likes are appreciated, you know what I'm saying? And looking at our stats, we got a lot of development to do. So before we dive into the festivities, or however you say it, we got to change that number, bro. 17? Nah. And the numbers we had available only 25, 26, 29, no single digits. So I said, bet. I'm going with my favorite number, 25. Let's get it.
4 to 6 weeks later.
With so many weeks of being on the bench, I finally earned some respect. I wasn't seeing no special team reps. I probably played 1 or 2 plays per game, if that. I wasn't getting no stats. I wasn't getting nothing. At being a 4th cornerback, after being a 3rd cornerback. And I understand that I'm a freshman, and everything has to be earned. So deep into the season, I finally got a chance to compete to be in cornerback number 2, which was all I needed. I just needed a chance to showcase my skills. As I did was getting cooked by our number 1 receiver. It is what it is, man. It's going to happen. But look at the persistence. Look at the commitment. Look at the discipline on running these routes right there. He cooked me. I ain't gonna lie. He cooked me with that in and out. It happens. These are the type of reps that makes me better. And it's right there. I'm running right with him step for step, but somehow that ball placement was just perfect. As I was going through growing pains, you could just see the potential that your boy can be that number 1 guy. It's right there, in and off the challenge with an interception, earning my position at cornerback number 2.
Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium on the campus of Duke University, and customarily a trip here involves a journey to Kayville. Instead,
so by the time I finally seen the field as a starter, we was already 6 games into the season, 3-3. At this point, it was just time for a change. Defense wasn't the best. The team was all offense, looking like the Bengals. And on my 3rd play of the game, I ended up getting a pick. Yes, sir. Shut that boy down. Nah, I ain't shut him down, but step for step, I was there with him. Look at this. He thought he had something over the top. Didn't lead his man the way he should have. And I hawked that ball down. That was more on the QB, thinking he had something, and it just wasn't there. Maybe if he threw it to his outside shoulder, he could have made a play. Now, we only showing the plays that impacted the game. That's how we do in this series. And boom! Knocking that boy down for a solo tackle, doing something that Deion wasn't great at, which was tackling. See, I'm going to be able to play coverage and tackle in that open field. But on this play, thinking I'm reading the offense, I'm like, all right, he don't cut in the inside. Nope. Man's went deep for a freaking touchdown. Thinking he's gonna run a 10 and in. He ended up running a streak. And when he ran past me, I'm just like, no. I was sick. That was a lesson learned that everything that looks familiar from film ain't always what it seemed to be. So this time I was like, okay, I gotta make sure that nobody never gets behind me. If he goes up, run 5 and cut back, gets open for reception, it is what it is. And it's right there. You guys see the example. Until I get better with my reaction and change the direction, I'd rather the man get me from underneath than beat me over the top. Simple. But once again, this is growing pains. We got to work on our speed, reaction, and play recognition. Once we get that, we're going to be all right. But my first game got a pick? Say less. And just from coach seeing that, I was already in a position where I'm challenged for the #1 corner, bro. As a freshman, I felt all the respect in the locker room. Everybody understands what I can do. Everybody understands that once I get conditioned, it's a wrap. In the locker room, they still calling me Parker. But back in high school, they called me AP. I flex just like that boy Shedeur Sanders. I'm throwing with that wrist every single time I had a chance. But anyways, man, the challenge was completed. I did amazing. I won that position. Now we get into the next week. And I'm telling you guys, bro, the way we posting this content, the way I'm showing you guys this, is showing plays that I only impacted the game. And mind you, the whole point of this series is trying to play cornerback realistically. I'm not trying to bait the CP or Nathan, but look at me playing my cloud route right here, breaking up the pass. You see, look, you already see the development, bro. Stopping on the dime right there, breaking up the play, using my body. I couldn't get my hands in that position because it was a high pass, so I used my body to break up the, you know what I'm saying? It's right there, he got me on the inside. I told y'all, like, I gotta work on my footwork. But pretty much during that game, that's all I done did. I didn't do too much but play my position and make sure my mans did not flourish. I didn't allow no touchdowns. I didn't allow no extra catches. Now we're going against Notre Dame, and right here, I noticed that this receiver is fast. But the QB likes to get the ball out of his hands pretty quick. So I played the inside, ended up getting a pick. Down the sideline, I was juking. I'm like, hold on. I tried to take it to the crib. I was not letting them try to stop me, bro, but ended up getting caught up on the defense, bro. Look at your boy making plays, man. Just second game. No, this is my third game. My second pick in 3 games, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's the reason why we cornerback #1 already. It's right here, dropped back in coverage, feeding a tight end, and I made a huge mistake. Going for a highlight versus just making the play, it was my bad. It was my bad. Once again, got an assistant tackle by using my body to shut down the play. But I can't say, like, what I did on that field that day wasn't enough. Even though I got an interception, put our team in position to score, we still allowed Notre Dame to run up that scoreboard. They had 41 freaking points. I mean, coach was on our head in that locker room. How did we allow ourselves to fall short in that game? So coming to next week, we was fired up. Now I told y'all, I've been watching my film. I recognize the plays. I'm getting picks. Going all the way to the end zone for a tutty. Let's go. Nah, you guys gotta respect it. Like you guys gotta respect the play recognition. I seen the man in motion. I seen that play on film. Caught the pick in my pure stride. And took it to the crib, bro. My first pick 6. It's amazing. So we advancing further into the game. I feel like I was doing what I was supposed to do, which was helping my teammates make plays. Forcing a 3rd and short, they end up getting it, advancing further down the field. And this is when I started recognizing something. I'm not actively using my hands. In that situation, I got bailed out because it was a run play. But I should utilize using my hands more on the receivers, bro. Like, I gotta improve my technique, which was, upgrading my jammer abilities and things of that nature. But that would help me out in so much situations right there. Nice little cutback route. I ain't gonna hold y'all, but right here, I need to use my hands more than try to use my body for the tackles. As I got put in a situation where I almost got exposed. Well, I got exposed, but just look. In a situation where I should have jammed him. Man could have had a touchdown. I don't know if you didn't see the ball coming, but the ball just dropped right off his body. That could have been a touchdown or a big gain, bruh. If I would have jammed him up, that would have never happened. Right there, breaking up the play. You love to see it. I had a feeling he was going to play underneath. It's me adjusting to it. I end up getting another pick. Yes, sir. As I'm off to the races, to the 30, the 20, the 10. Back to the crib. Let's go, man. The QB should have let that ball go a lot quicker, bro. He gave me too much time to recover, and I played the inside position. Then the man's had a nerve to try to hawk me down. It wasn't going to happen. Off a pure stride, I am fast. I'm not going to hold you. I think at this point I was like a 93, 94 speed or something like that, but it is what it is, man. Had two huge plays in this game. I had 2 pick sixes in this game. Nah. So after getting 2 picks, 2 solo tackles, 2 touchdowns, your boy was ACC Defensive Player of the Week and also National Defensive Player of the Week. 7 total tackles. You know I had some assistant tackles out there. Come on, man. But at this point, bro, I was at 85 overall. Had a few upgrades. I was a little bit faster, but I told y'all I had to work on my technique. I had to upgrade that jammer, bro. I get tired of getting beat because the man had a better release and I wasn't using my hands actively enough. And that had to stop because jamming the #1 receiver would definitely impact the game. As in that week we was hosting the Florida Gators, I knew it wasn't going to be an easy game. I know I was going to get challenged. I know they was going to target me. And I don't think it was going to be their best interest for them to try to get their #1 receiver to embarrass me in front of my crowd. On 3rd and 10, man ran a nice route, but shutting that play down, used my body once again, and they tried to high point that pass. Man's got behind me, man's got broken up. I told you, I worked on my footwork too, don't sleep. You see my reaction was on point. Man's ran a nice little route and that was not going his way, but right here, running a 15 and down. I told y'all before, I'd rather you get it underneath than me allow it over the top. But on 3rd and 19, running my zone. Get a nice tackle for loss, shutting that play down, forcing a 4th and 21. You love to see it, bro. I told y'all, man, like, I've been in the playbooks. I've been in that film room understanding, like, the body language, the formations, and things of that nature. But right here, he threw a pick. That perfect cover 3 worked. Down the sidelines, my man's gone all the way. Let's get it. And little side note, I want y'all to understand, like, even though I'm cornerback #1, my counterpart on the other side was getting just as many picks as well. He was doing his thing just as well. It was we was a crazy duo, bro. It was like a no-fly zone on that defense later in the season. I'm telling y'all, like, I had 3 solos, 1 assisted, and 1 pass deflection. And that's something I gotta improve on, bro. More pass deflections. But that was pretty much it for the regular season. Grayson McCall ended up winning the Heisman Trophy, and your boy Asante Parker ended up winning all freshman ACC. I only did that in a few games, which is crazy. And I know other freshmen probably had a few games as well in that field, but hey, man, it's an accomplishment for me, bro. I played, 5 games, and I'm still a part of the freshman All-American team with 4 interceptions, 9 solo tackles, and 2 touchdowns. I had 20 total tackles. Don't sleep. But it is what it is, chat. And if you haven't already, man, don't be afraid to hit that thumbs up button. All likes are appreciated. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, because we got 1 more game. We had 1 game left, which was a bowl game, chat. I was overly excited to prove a point that those awards that I just received, I earned them. But when I say I came out in this game embarrassing, bro, I stumbled on the very first play. Things could have went left. Then my coverage got exposed. Think he's going to cut back on a short route. And almost got a touchdown, bro. I'm so grateful he didn't get that foot down, bro. But just a play later, 3rd and 6, playing my flat zone. Back of the end zone, in the corner. They end up scoring a touchdown, bro. I said I allowed that. My zone was to play the flats. But this was a huge mistake, bro. How you the safety and allow that man to get to... It don't even matter at this point. It just don't matter at this point. Because after that, defense start amping up. We start making plays. We shut that man down. End up forcing a fumble in the back of the end zone. Which forces the Eastern Carolina to dive in the football. End up taking a safety, giving us a lead, instead of allowing us to recover the ball, getting a touchdown. I respect it. I see the vision. As I'm playing the zone up 12-7, just play my coverage perfectly. Jump in the flats, getting a pick, and I'm gone. Officer that races down the sideline. for another pick six. Y'all see the vision? I'm like Dion. Look how perfectly I played a two-man. Come on, bro. Played both man perfectly. Baited the QB. Realistically, end up getting a pick six, bro. Like I played my zone perfect. I played it as honest as possible, bro. I did what I supposed to do. And when I told you I wanted to improve on my pass deflections, look at this play right here. I could get another pick, but no. I was like, let me get my pass deflection stats up, because I eventually want to win Defensive Player of the Year, and I also want to win Heisman. And I feel like pass deflections will impact that situation. And I don't think that ever has been done. Like, I don't think nobody ever won. Right there, I got targeted again. That could have been another pick or a deflection. But I don't think nobody has ever won a Heisman Trophy at the cornerback position on NCAA. And right there, again, I could have had another interception. I'm like, no. I had the lack of pass deflections on my stats. I'm ending off this game with some pass deflections, bro. Every play don't have to be a pick. Unless I wanted to. Right here, this was a great pass. Like, I ain't gonna hold y'all. It was great defense, but it also was a great pass, bro. I did not get my head around my shoulders quick enough for the breakup, but it's cool. I ain't even tripping. So I'm playing coverage once again. Look at this. One-on-one. Boom! Do what Dion doesn't do. As we up 36-7, this game was pretty much a wrap with a $119 left. My boy ended up getting a pick. Once again, look at your boy getting them blocks. Look at that boy Asante getting them blocks. As we running down the field once again for another pick, my boy Thomas ended up getting a pick six himself. That is game. But yeah, chat, I told you I want to do this cornerback position realistically. I don't always want to go for picks every single time unless it makes sense in that situation. As I did have 2 solo tackles, a pick six for 33 yards. Hey man, I was feeling good, bruh. That sophomore season, oh yeah, we gonna definitely level up. End off the season at 85 overall was just something like, but I'm telling y'all, bro, stay tuned for more Asante Parker content as we try to be better than Dion and win the Heisman Trophy in college. But anyways, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I get him out. You dig? Yes, sir! And we back with another one. I'm gonna go ahead and dive into the sophomore year of the boy, Asante Parker, aka Mr. AP himself. Impacting the defense the way he did in the second half of the season is just unmatched. But anyways, sophomore year here at Florida State, you already know, man, they do that bull crap. They get some new coaching staff, and they move your boy down to the 3rd cornerback, bro. Nah, that don't make no damn sense. So we had to go ahead and get it out the mud once again, performing at practice, showing that we can tackle, showing that we know how to pursue the ball carrier. Grabbing up my man's from his legs, not tackling it up high too, well, not too much. But anyways, as we in coverage right now, you see your boy, man, getting a little bit better with his technique. A lot of more footwork, a lot of more active hands, covering that sideline perfectly, getting them picks. It's a lot of work we had to do in this offseason. I guess I got some new recruits that they thought was better than Asante. Negative. Negative. So after the first week of not starting and seeing barely any snaps, we done had to get back in that lineup, winning the competition for that player position, and we looking good right now. And as we dive into our first game of the season, well, Asante's first game of the season, don't be afraid to hit that thumbs up button for your boy, man. Support the boy AP himself. I told y'all he gonna be better than that boy Deion Sanders. Look at your boy. Oh, never mind. He still can't tackle an open field like Deion. Nah, I promise, bro. Asante can tackle better than Deion Sanders, dog. Playing the perfect zone coverage, putting that pass in the right position. That's my team that came in and got the interception. Now, shortly after that, it had me locked in. 28-0. Your boy going down the streak route, getting a pick. Yes, sir. Give me go all the no. Couldn't go all the way with that one. But look at your boy, man. Playing that zone perfectly. Ran him to the position. Pass slightly underthrown. Come on, you love to see it, man. You love to see it. Yes, sir. But late in the third quarter, you already know, man, it's 35-0 at this point. finally allowing the pass in the inside right there. Y'all know, man, covering the inside is pretty hard. Not gonna hold y'all. Not the fastest, not the strongest, but one of the best all-around cornerbacks in the nation. Prove me wrong. But as we get our very first victory of the season, as the coaching staff made a huge mistake by not playing Asante in the first game. Like, what are we doing? Had 8 picks in the second half of the season. But anyways, chat, as you guys can see, bro, I'm trying to lock in on that quickness. Because we all know when it comes to football, speed kills. If you can't keep up with the receiver, you're done for. You're done. But we're going to hop into this next game. It was like the game plan was to avoid Asante. Do not put that ball on that island. And he did. First action of the whole game was a pick. Going all the way down the field. Whoop! Splitting the defense in the end zone. For a tutty, let's go. That man's is different, man. Do it right, do it left. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like, EA need to add new celebrations throughout the year. So like when we get to like the midpoint where the dances get old, you know what I'm saying? Like use AI to give us new animations like 2K. But look at this tackle. I told y'all, like he just had to warm up. Playing that zone coverage. Look at the tackle, like god damn, like that was a nice little hit stick right there. 41-7, jump back in coverage once again. Man's get a nice little open field, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a good reception right there. Oh my goodness, look at the pass deflection, saving the touchdown. See, last season, it wasn't too many pass deflections. This season, we already getting them done. Look at this. Could've got a pick. Could've been flashy. Could've been selfish. But he made sure he did it at that play and got a deflection. But we dive into the next game. Already Asante Parker doing this thing, you feel me? By the way, like Asante, the name really came from Asante Samuel because I'm a big fan, like a huge Asante Samuel fan growing up. Look at this pick. Oh, that's a deflection. That's a deflection. I'm tripping, chat. Like Asante be getting so many picks, I'll be forgetting. Anyways, I got cooked. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like this is one of the games I was just getting exposed. But look at the tackle right here, saving a touchdown. 3rd and goal on the 2-yard line. He ran it in. Here's what I could do right there. Like, I don't even know why they had me out there. We should have did a goal line. But right here, chat, is where I knew I needed to upgrade my speed, chat. Step for step, I'm getting cooked. Man hit me with that comeback route, bro. Oh my goodness. In the streak route, he done burnt me. I held square for the deflection and it didn't happen, chat. It didn't activate. I didn't have enough awareness, I guess. I don't know, man. But I was desperate at this point of this season. I'm like, yo, no matter what I do, I got to save my upgrade points to get as fast as possible. I can't allow it to happen no more. So we dive into the next week. We still don't have enough for the upgrade for the quickness, dog. We just didn't have it. We needed 11 points. We probably like at 10. Anyways, 3-1 on the season, ranked 13 in the nation. And right here, look at your boy playing some defense, man. Look at your boy pursuing the receiver right there, wrapping him up. Knocking him out of bounds on the 3rd and 10, up 14-0. Dropping back, stepping back. Oh my goodness, throwing it deep, and he got me on the cutback route. I'm sick. But right here, once again, making a play. Oh my goodness. I learned my lesson, dog. Look at the recovery. Look at the active hands. Going step for step, cut back, perfect timing. High key, could have got a pick 6 right there, but you know, pass deflections is very valuable in this game. Like in my mind, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I wanted more than pass deflections this season because I wanted to see did pass deflections really impact your Heisman rank. Because getting a Heisman as a cornerback feels damn near impossible. I think the last one was like, what, Charles Woodson? I could be wrong, I don't know. But we ended up winning 24-6 in this game. It was nothing but amazing, chat. I feel like I had a great game. Back-to-back pass deflections, got a pick, and I got enough points to upgrade my quickness. So now I got 94 speed, 90 excel, 88 agility. Come on, man. And shout out to everybody that made it this far in the video. Now, if you haven't already, don't be afraid of that like button, man. All likes are appreciated. Every viewer is appreciated. Make sure you subscribe if you already haven't seen your boy. Man, we got college football all year. Look at your boy on that defense, getting a pick. Once again, we going crazy. And I don't know why I tried to split the defense right there, man. It was all over it. But it is what it is, chat. It is what it is. You seen a speed recovery. Hawk that man down. Got the pick. And got some yards. Now, that was before the upgrade. I ain't gonna lie. He probably would have scored a touchdown. On me. But up 14-10 in that second quarter. Playing my zone. That flat cloud, you already know. Right there getting a sack. And I ain't gonna hold y'all. It was so many sacks per game. It was crazy. Like, we got the best defensive end in the league. Like the perfect coverage. Man gets no open routes. Mans don't get none of those. You know, I barely had any plays in the game. We got the win. That's what's most important, bro. Winning as a unit. Winning as a unit on defense, man. Getting them stops, creating turnovers is very important to the team's success. But this week going up against Miami, I'm getting cooked. But it was like 6'3" and super fast, chat. Like, look at this step for step. I barely can keep up. I'm so glad the ball was underthrown. Well, it had low trajectory. Look at the boom. Oh my goodness. Got a pass deflection right here. Nice little tackle. He got the first down, but hey, I got to stop. On 2nd and 9, once again, the running back coming my way. Rubbing that man's up. Miami moving the chains. I'm back on defense trying to play my zone. And look at this. What are we doing? Anyways, man, just when things weren't going our way, we end up getting a pick. I don't know who or where he came from, but Blake got a pick 6. I feel like the momentum has shifted in our home arena, our home stadium, and I was feeling great. Then Miami came back and marched down the field, made a play, and I got a pick myself, thinking we good. I was like, oh yeah, a clutch interception for myself in the end zone? Oh, you the GGs. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm so glad I didn't get to take the ball outside of that end zone. I got stopped for a touchback, thinking like, yo, we're gonna run the clock out, get this win, and we gonna be good. Nope. I don't know what happened, a 3-and-out happened or something, a turnover, and these boys right back into the red zone. Like, it's like the interception never happened. On 4th and inches, 4th and 1, no goal line play, gaps everywhere, man in motion. The boys ran that ball right into the end zone and took that lead. Like, coach, what were you thinking? And I'm losing our second game of the season. The first game I was a part of, one of my best performances in all, but I was disgusted. We lost 28-25. Like, look at my stats, chat. 5 solo, 2 assisted, 7 total, a pick with 6 yards, and I think a pass deflection. We simply can't be wasting these type of performances, bro. We just can't be doing that. But anyways, man, as I'm looking at my stats once again, I'm looking like, do I want to focus on the last quickness bar or upgrade my man cover so I can, you know, have better change of direction? I was like, you know what? We need that blanket coverage, chat. We need some better animations to activate in that coverage. So another game, another week at home, hosting Pittsburgh, and I ain't gonna hold y'all, bro. I gotta get that victory. I'm not losing no more. Right here, almost taking that man's head off. He slid for protection. He's so lucky I didn't take his head off. But as I'm back on defense, dropping back, seen the open man, and got a diving pick. Let's go. I promise. That gotta be part of that blanket coverage or something like that. I don't care. I don't care what nobody talking about. That definitely impacted it. I know it's another little attribute thing that says, like, you know, for better interception attempts or whatever. That's besides the point, bro. Blankets, chat. Got a nice pick, and if it wasn't college where, you know, our knee touched that ground, that would have been a pick 6. And look at this. Oh my goodness. He got me. It's cool. Playing that cloud zone again, breaking up that pass. I ain't gonna lie, 85 hate me. First got an interception on him, and then broke up his only pass. You love to see it. Going deep once again. Oh my goodness. I ain't gonna, but I need that last upgrade, bro. I need it, please. That, and I need better reaction. I'm not gonna hold you. Look at this dive. Look at that dive. I told y'all, bro. We worked on our pursuit game. We worked on that this season. Going deep once again. Give me that. Getting another freaking pick. Let's go. Hawk that ball down. He put too much air on that one. A little bit too much. Never too much, never too much. Let's go, man. What we talking about, chat? 2 picks in 1 game. And I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. Pitt was competing. But respectfully, it just wasn't enough, man. Them interceptions definitely came in the clutch. Not gonna hold you. I love being targeted. But anyways, man, after that game, as you guys can see, I'm at a point where I got 7 interceptions on the season. Some guy at Duke got 8. Like, how? Like, who is he? Never heard of Buddy before. You feel me? But he got 36 solo tackles. Sheesh. I'm trying to play realistic and I still can't keep up. That's tough. That's tough. But one flaw that I do see with the cornerback road to glory on college football is that they don't calculate how many passes that you allow. Maybe they fix it in college football 26, hopefully, because I really want to know, like, how many receptions and yards do I really allow on a defensive side? But look at your boy, getting another pick. As I done snagged that on the way, perfect defense, terrible ball placement. I'm trying to take it to the crib. Not gonna hold you. Like, I believe in my freshman year I had more pick sixes than I do this year. I got what, one so far in the season. Look at this, man. I read it all the way. I'm supposed to have covered the deep zone, but I read the play the entire way. And look at your boy, man. Great defense once again. I got cooked on the cutback. The comeback route, bro. Sheesh. Going deep again. He throw it up. Hawking it down. I got the swat. But no credit? Oh, nah. Perfect defense. Perfect pass breakup. Went to the stat sheet. Got no pass deflection. They're here cheesing, bruh. They're here cheating me out of my stats. That's tough, but we got a 45-10 victory, and that's all that matters, man. That's all that matters. As we here in NC State on the road, man, you already know, man, it's going to be a quick competitive game. NC State, one of them boo-boo teams, and it is what it is. Up 7-3. First time I got a target, got a pick. I was on that, bro. I was all over that. You feel me? I already know, bro. Buddy's a slant receiver. I know. Come on, man. With him step for step. Hey, you gotta get off of AP Island, bro. You don't want them problems. He trying to get me off the jump. And look at this. Break up. What you doing? Come on. I'm on all that. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like, usually I get cooked. Right, yeah. But usually I get cooked way more on the inside routes because it's kind of hard to react as fast as a CPU. But hey, it is what it is, man. But that was the last game of the season. As your boy Peyton won Heisman with what, 27 sacks, bro? Ain't this a college record? 27 sacks, bro. I told you we had the best defensive end, bro. We had the best defensive end of all time. As I look at the defense, bro, I end up the season with 10 interceptions, 48 total tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 8 pass deflections. I don't know who that Thomas dude is, but he had 2 more than me, bro. I tried. And look at us. I was ranked the 12th best defensive player in the nation. That's not bad, especially as a sophomore. But I was ranked the 3rd best corner in the nation. The 3rd, bro? Are they serious right now? The whole team? Nah. They gotta fix this, bro. That don't make no damn sense. But anyways, man, if you guys haven't already, don't be afraid to thumbs up button. All likes are appreciated. Subscribe if you're new and want to see some more college football. Just let me know down in the comments, bro. Anyways, man, here at the Orange Bowl, Capital One Stadium, right there, making a nice little, oh my God, never mind. Made a great read, missed the tackle, looking like Dion. But watch I jump that route. End up getting a nice interception late in the first quarter. Amazing stop, dog. Like, you couldn't ask for a better situation at that point, bro. I told y'all, bro. I've been adjusting my game. I've been getting better with the reactions. And right here, jumping the route, getting a freaking pick, bro. On a slant route, that is tough. Up 10-7. Early in that, oh my goodness. I don't know why I went for that. I should have went for that pass breakup. I ain't gonna hold you. Definitely had better odds of breaking up that play. But anyways, man. Up 6, playing the zone. As he went deep, I ain't gonna hold you. That was definitely in my territory. I should have had a better reaction, should have had a better position, but it don't even matter at this point. I'm letting a boom.
But nah, man, that's all the highlights I had in the Orange Bowl, man. So glad we came out victorious, and we just one more victory away from the national championship. And of course, they matched the boy up against the Michigan Wolverines. Oh my goodness, man. When I say this is one of the toughest games I ever played in, yeah, it was one of them. I don't know if it was the arena, the fans, or everything overall, but I ended up recording my very first sack of my career on that play. Tackle for loss. Hawk that man down as he kept breaking that pocket the entire game, bro. He was utilizing his legs every single time, every single chance, and right here, I like cutback route, got me, but I got the open field tackle. That's all that matters. Allowed him a 20-yard reception right there. It is cool. Decided trying to play the inside. Went deep. Got a pass deflection. You love to see it. As I did notice I was playing like cover 2 in this situation, the tight end got behind me and I blew it for a touchdown. like what the hell was I doing? What the hell was I thinking? Just terrible all around. But drop back in coverage and got a pick. The next freaking drive going all the way down the sidelines. Morgan's hawking me, bro. That 99 speed is crazy. I ain't gonna hold y'all, bro. I'm surprised I didn't get caught. But I got a pick, 78-yard pick 6. Let's go. Bro, we needed that so bad, but Michigan came right back in scoring position. As Morgan going to the inside, killing me, dog. I'm telling y'all, bro, that speed kills. I felt every single stride, every single time. As on this play, I made the big mistakes by not putting my hands on him. And he scored a touchdown, bruh. Man. Morgan scored a touchdown, gave them the lead, and it just didn't stop there, bruh. The Wolverines was making plays, and I was not giving up. 14-10. Late in that third quarter, play action. I'm dropping back in coverage. I'm thinking he's gonna scramble. Nope. He threw a touchdown. And that was game. It was my fault, chat. I blew coverage. When he broke that pocket, I tried to prevent the first down. I came down. Look at this. Man gets behind me for an open catch, and that was all she wrote. That was on me. It was at that point where we couldn't fight back offensively, and we ended up losing the game for the national championship. I am sick, bro. But I ended up getting another upgrade. Well, I got enough upgrade points for the last box of that quickness, bro. So now I'm at 97 speed with 98 acceleration, chat. I promise, the next season, ain't none of that gonna happen, bro. I'm never gonna blow coverage again, bro. I'm utilizing my speed. Facts. But I am entering the transfer portal. Let me know down in the comments which team you think I'm gonna go to between LSU or Ohio State. I gotta win a national championship somewhere, man. But anyways, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Now you're out. Juice man. Yes, sir. And we back with another one. You already know the freaking vibes. If you've seen the last episode, Road to the Glory with my dog, Asante Parker, I already told y'all, man. We spent our time there 2 years in Florida State. Now it's time for a whole new beginning. I can say, good team, amazing defense, but that offense wasn't getting the job done, man. Defense was scoring more touchdowns than the offense. It was sad. But now, I decided that I'm going to hit the transfer portal with Asante Parker, a.k.a. Mr. AP himself, and go to Ohio State. Yes, sir. Let's get right, man. And not to suffer into disrespect last season when the coaching made me fight for my starting position all over again was just unheard of. But when Asante came to Ohio State, he didn't have to fight for nothing. He was Mr. Number 1. Peep the new number. It's already the defense giving up a huge play right there down the field for 40 freaking yards, bro. Like how? But a few plays later, you already see the play recognition. Shutting that man down. Nice little tackle for loss right there on that play, man. Like the growth from the freshman year to the junior. It's just impeccable. Look at this defense getting a shutdown. Bring up the play right there. Man's had to catch. He yanked it out of his hand. Hold on, look at the different angle. Get off of that ball, boy. What we talking about? He's even running through the routine a little bit cleaner. Look at the deflection. Nice little pass deflect right there. You already know, man. I'm telling y'all. Best cornerback this season right there. Oh, my goodness. He can tackle. He can tackle in that open field, chat. Put some respect on Asante's name, man. Running through his routine. Oh, yeah. Pursuit, a lot better than it ever was. Shutting that man there. Was that the tight end? I don't even know. 2nd and 6. Nice little halfback draw. End up in a nice little shutdown play right there. Forcing a 3rd and 2 as he's everywhere. Asante is everywhere, chat. Nice little open field tackle once again. Man's getting shut down, chat. Like, give Asante his credit, bro. Mans was active the entire game, dog. I'm talking about every single snap he was running towards that ball. Every single snap. Come on. 8 total tackles, 5 solos, 3 assists, 1 tackle for loss. One thing he was missing was what? An interception? Mind you, in his junior year, we coming in at 90 overall, chat, with barely any badges. With that blanket on bronze, jammer on bronze, house call. I don't even think that's even activated yet. Matter of fact, it's not, so we can go ahead and upgrade that, you feel me? Before we dive into week 2 of the game. Now, mind you, we made a statement. Coming to this game going against Ball State. It's right here, your boy with a nice pursuit. Get a nice tackle right there. As we putting on for the city at this point. Nice little route. Look at that. SWAT. Get that out of here. We don't know that. Running through our pursuit. Oh, he got me with the cutback route, but breaking that play up once again. We everywhere. And somehow on that same drive, Ball State still managed to get into the end zone. Cool. 2 pass deflections, 1 tackle. Running through our routine perfectly, and we getting that pick. Yes, sir. First pick of the year. Come on, man. We was getting active all season, chat. Hold on. Jumping ahead of the game, down 10-0. It's not looking good for us. Going deep. They try to challenge the boy right there. Not even my mans. Still assisted with the tackle right there. You let us see it, dog. The pursuit, stay active. Drop it back on 3rd and goal, and somehow I allowed a freaking touchdown, bro. The first of the season? Nah, ain't no way. Not like this. Who is Kendrick Claiborne? Man's probably a 2-star receiver. But y'all know them cameras don't lie. Man was clearly out of bounds. I don't know how blind the ref was, but he called that good. What's she doing? She had eyes on the play the entire way, but you know, of course, they called it back. And once again, your boy playing that defense, getting the playing the zone perfectly. As the safety jumped the route right there, ended up getting a pick. I hope on College Football 26 they allow us to play more positions. Playing safety specifically, right there on the cutback route. I'm breaking that up. Another deflection, chat. You know me, I'm playing both sides of the field. I ain't gonna hold you. I was making sure my zone was covered. I allowed my man to go to the inside, but it's good. Both sides of the field, shutting it down, going deep for another pick. Yes, sir. That boy good. I ain't gonna lie, like I wish I could throw my wrist up like Shador. To represent my AP on my wrist, you feel me? They ended up winning that game 29-19. Like that was a crazy, turnaround. Like the momentum shift was just immaculate. But anyways, man, if you haven't already, support your boy, man, by hitting that thumbs up button on the video. All likes are appreciated. Every viewer is appreciated. As we dive into this game late, your boy was done quiet. You know, the rumors been going around the campuses that I'm a shutdown corner. So they was barely targeting your boy. Up 53-22. I ain't up getting a pick. That was a terrible pass. Should have led your man downfield, but you didn't. Right there, whoop, going right past Heems all the way to the crib for a nice touchdown. 45-yard pick six. First of the season. Ended up winning it 60-22. But like I said, like people don't even want to throw it my way at this point, dog. I'm feeling like Revis. I'm feeling like Revis, chat. When I match up against anybody, it's a shutdown season. You feel me? Look at this. Look at your boys on the pursuit, getting a nice little tackle. You know what I'm saying? Like doing what I needed to do. And of course, man, the play recognition don't stop. We do our homework. We read the playbook. We out here watching film. We getting them picks. Back-to-back games like this. I don't know why I'm always rhyming. Anyway, putting in that work. Look at your boy in the routine. I ain't gonna lie. Like, he coming on my back step. He coming on my back step for that first down. Anyways, like, I got the solo tackle, bro. I did what I was supposed to do. And I got a lot more tackles in that game, but I ain't really sure. Like, it wasn't no serious tackles. Anyways, man, 41-14. We did our thing, chat. But now it's time for another upgrade, which means what? What are we looking at? Man coverage. So we got better change of direction, because change of direction is very critical to how good you can perform on that field. Facts. But anyways, man, trying to update myself on the current stats of the season. 36 total tackles, 6 interceptions, 2 pick sixes, and 7 pass deflections. That boy AP really been putting in that work. Don't forget it. Don't you ever forget it. But coming up this week is a big game. Ohio State versus Maryland, ranked 20th in the country. Playing my zone like I'm supposed to. Got a nice little solo tackle out here tackling tight ends. I told you I've been hitting that weight room. 3rd and 6. Dropping back in coverage. Up 17-0 in the second half. It's raining, and now I'm getting picks. Yes, sir. And I'm out of here. Down the sideline to the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. We at the crib. Yes, sir. Throw the wrist up, chat. 84-yard pick six. AP going crazy. We was up 24-0. Sheesh. We gotta switch some routes up. Shutting down that touchdown. Let's go, man. 1st and goal on the 7-yard line. And they got in the end zone. I ain't gonna lie. They got in the end zone, bro. It wasn't on me. It wasn't on me, man. We was up 39-11. 39-11. And they want to throw it deep to your boy. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. He was going deep with that ball, but ended up getting hit. Give me those. Another one. Quit playing, chat. Like I told you, I made this series specifically trying to play cornerback as realistic as possible. You feel me? Realistic as possible. No baiting. Unless it was logical, you feel me? But yeah, I try to play realistic as possible. That's why I'm not going for interceptions every single time. Sometimes I force a pass deflection. I'm trying to win the Heisman, bro. Is it really possible to win the Heisman at cornerback? We gonna see in this season. As your boy got them stats going crazy. Another solo open field tackle. I told y'all, hit the weight room. I've been working on the pursuit angles. And right here, I get my first fumble. Stripping that. Hey, I got a strip, bro. I got a strip. Simple as that. I got my first forced fumble right there. You love to see it, man. Another assistant tackle right there. Honestly, that was a solo. I barely had any help. Look at the look. Hold on, give me that. Give me that. The formation was just amazing on that play right there. Perfect backpedaling. Open up my hips. Turn around perfectly. And play the ball, bro. 10 interceptions on the season. I'm nice. I'm telling y'all, best cornerback in the nation, chat. In the nation. We out here diving for interceptions on our backs, on our tummies, whatever you want to call it. And right there, I ain't gonna lie, he stopped on a dime. I got the tackle. It don't even matter. He didn't even get the first. Told y'all we out here putting in work. We don't miss too many tackles anyways. 3rd and 18, up by 10. He riding me a little bit, but give me that. What DJ Kelly said? Another one. Down the sideline for another touchdown, man. It's like the 4th or 5th one of the season. Like, do it, right, do it. I wonder what dances they gonna put on College Football 26, man. What dances they needed to add? I don't know. Anyways, man, look at this. Oh my goodness, in the backfield getting tackles. What are we talking about, man? I am the best. And another pick. I ain't gonna lie, he got me on that route. He got me on that route, but the zone was so perfect that my man was able to jump the situation. You feel me? Like, up 17, end up getting a nice little victory on the road here at USC. What are we talking about, chat? And why haven't you hit that thumbs up button yet, man? Why you not trying to support your boy, bro? I'm over here stuttering over my words, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, man, player of the week. Big 10 defensive player of the week, you know what I'm saying? Did what I was supposed to do. 2 interceptions, 7 tackles, 1 touchdown, and a forced fumble. Come on, man. 92 overall at this point, but we upgrading our zone coverage so we get that higher play recognition. Not mind you, I feel like they need to add an ability when you get a high play recognition that some plays, sometimes throughout the game, you should be able to see the wide receiver route that you're defending. That could make that, you know, amazing. I don't know, but I'm just giving out opinions or whatnot. Anyways, man, another play, another tackle, another play on defense, and I'm helping doing my thing. You feel me? Illinois marching down the field. Got my man on the outside. He tried to test me. I'm getting that swat. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. He had me beat. But I made a freaking play. Come on, bruh. This is bad zone coverage. Cap. Cap. I thought it was a bad zone coverage when I got the pick, bruh. Quit judging me. Preparing for a cutback, and he got me. I ain't gonna lie, he got me, chat. I thought he was gonna go a little deeper, pause, but he didn't. Let me try to play that flat. Should have been a pass interference, but don't even matter anyway. Pass was broken up. Mans went down for the dump down, and it didn't work. Later in the game, it's 20-17. I'm in that deep zone right now. Stadium going crazy. You see that, chat? Toughest places to play. You feel me? He went deep, and I got another pick. Man, he had an arm of Josh Allen. It was off about 4 or 5 yards, dog. The pass was a little short, you feel me? As I did officially cross over 30 career interceptions in college. 1 deflection, 2 picks, 2 tackles. You couldn't ask for a better corner, chat. Not in this league. And look at me. Out here making plays, getting the stops, preventing that first. Up by 9, 5 minutes and ticking. Look at that back pedal. Look at the back pedal. Look at how I break into my hips. Breaking to my hips. He's going deep once again. Didn't see how short the ball was going to go, but I got the pass deflection again. I am nice. Mr. AP himself, bruh. Purified energy on the field. A.K.A. Deion Sanders with the picks. Could get the pick sixes. A.K.A. Darrell Reeves. Don't put that man on this island. It'd be so funny because I just be yapping, chat. I be yapping. Anyways, man, a quick little update. I have 76 total tackles on the season. 13 interceptions. 9 touchdowns. No, that's not the pass deflections. My bad. 4 touchdowns, 9 pass deflections, 1 forced fumble. You can't tell me he's not nice. Put some respect on Asante Parker, bro. Remember that name because he's going to keep coming back and back to the channel. You feel me? On 26, he coming back. On 26, if you can play safety, you will see Bobby B booming. Facts. But anyways, look at this. Ooh, he's so lucky. Man's got strong hands, but it's cool. On 2nd and 26, I put that flat line perfect, getting the dive. Interception right there, chat. Like, it should have been a pick 6, but this is not the NFL. I can't get back up once that knee touched that pavement. Once touch that grass, it's GG's. The play is dead. Look at this. Up 34-13 against Michigan, and I ain't gonna lie. Oh my goodness. Man's got 99 speed. I'm not keeping up with him, bro. It wasn't gonna happen, bro. I learned my lesson. Do not let him get behind me. Facts. But anyways, look at this. Woo! It should have been a pick. I never dropped those, bro. Like how? Now with the stickum gloves on, backpedaling, perfect position. I almost got another one. Oh my goodness. That's 2 picks I should have had. And I told y'all, I'm not letting him get behind me. I did, but it was perfect position. End up getting my another pick. I said, get my another pick. Get my 2nd pick of the game, bruh. I did what I was supposed to do. I recovered. Dog. After getting cooked on one of them plays, I'm back, baby. I'm me. Anyways, we're down to the end of the season. Y'all know how college is, bro. Coach of the year, Ohio State, undefeated season. Like, come on, what are we talking about? Coordinator of the year, like, what are we talking about? Wait, we're not done yet. Josh Mickens, Heisman of the year. Mans was 29 tackles, 12 sacks, 42 tackles for loss. How do I supposed to compete with that, bruh? But your boy, 15 interceptions, best defensive back award, bruh. 49 solo tackles, 4 touchdowns, 15 interceptions, bro. Don't I believe I'm supposed to have the Heisman, bro? Me. All big tick. Like, come on, bro. What more do I need to do to win the Heisman as a cornerback? First team All-American. Like, come on, chat. Like, the podium is just hating on your boy. Look, I finished 3rd of player of the year. 3rd, but the whole defense was going crazy. The whole defense was just immaculate, bro. But anyways, man, get into the next game. One of the bowl games. I forgot what bowl game it is, but AP was prepared for it, chat. It was a very challenging one against Georgia Bulldogs. Them boys did not come to play. They challenged the boys as much as possible. I ain't gonna lie. Didn't recognize that was a man play. I'm so glad they ain't targeting me. Ended up getting a tackle in the open field, dropping back in coverage. A pick. Down the sideline he goes. Yes, sir. Like, can't we all agree that we be happy when our teammates actually make a play on defense, bruh? Because sometimes our defense be getting cooked. It was a nice little assisted tackle. Oh yeah, let me put my hands on them. And right, look at the safety. Second pick of the game? In the bowl game in the first quarter? Oh yeah, look at me, never giving up. Getting a boom. Forcing the fumble. Let's go. Boy ain't seen me coming. Pause. And I came down to hit him with that boom. Look at this. Look at this play. Oh my goodness, chat. I should have got the swat, bro. I should have got the swat, bro. My hands be active like that, and he tried to play me. Give me that. Pass deflection. He ain't tested me just 2 times. He tested me 3 times. And this time was a pig. Caught that boy in stride. Come on, man. We was up 3. That would have been a huge play if he would have connected with his mans, but he didn't. Still up 3. They get the ball back, right? Look at me, dog. Shook the defender. Preventing the first down. Second and inches, but you know, they still got the first and things of that nature. Anyway, it don't even matter at this point. We have a whole tutty right now. Double reverse play right there. Caught that man slipping. Hit him with that boom. As we had a 5-point lead. Oh, no. Georgia fighting for the end zone. End up taking the lead. Up by 1 point. They going for the 2-point conversion. I ain't gonna hold y'all. That was a safety fault. He's supposed to have the inside zone covered, but he didn't. But no worries. We got a good offense, bro. An offense that can march down the field and take the lead right back. We up by 4. With 1:11 left, I'm backpedaling. Letting no man get behind me. He threw a pick, and that is game. Perfect cover 3 zone. Winning 55-48. Now your boy heading to the national championship, man. Last time we lost by a blowout. This time we gotta make a statement. We're in a whole new team, chat. If you've made it this far in the video, don't be afraid to hit that thumbs up button. All I say appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you new, bro. We got college football coming up more than ever, chat. Damn, college football 26 about 2 months away. Oh my goodness, I just cannot wait, bro. We need that, chat. And look at your boy in the field, in them trenches, getting tackles. Let's go. Up by 7. Going against Colorado. No Shador. No other Sanders. I don't know how these boys made it this far, but tackle for loss. Come on, man. Come on, man. I was getting blocked and still held that man down. Pause. Anyways, playing that perfect zone. I don't know how. That should have been a pick. Threw the ball behind them. Got an easy little pass deflection right there, but it's cool. 15-0 on the series. And got a tackle. I ain't gonna lie, like, I ain't do too much. I'm gonna keep it 100. I ain't do too much. I was barely targeted in a national championship, chat. The offense did their thing. The defense did their thing. And we was victorious, man. We was victorious on the season, chat. 16-0. You ain't seen a season like this since Joe Burrow in 2019. Come on, bro. Let's go, chat. National freaking champions, bro. I wish the national championship was more lit. You know, a little bit more highlights for myself. You know, Asante Parker and all. But I'm not one of them people that they gotta finesse the content. You feel me? Like, I don't finesse the content. Whatever happens, happens. You feel me? But anyways, man, as you guys can see, national championships, Ohio State. You feel me? You know, we just won in real life. You feel me? You know, your boy is from Ohio. Anyways, man, end of the season stats: 7 tackles for losses, 112 total tackles. What cornerback is doing that? 64 solo. What are we talking about? How many interceptions I had? 16 pass deflections, 19 interceptions. I think that's a new record. I think that's a college record. 19 in one season? 19 with 5 tutties? I average an interception per game. 11 catches allowed. That is crazy. Anyways, man, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know what you want to see next. What position? Anyways, like the video. Subscribe, leave a comment, and I get 'em out. Juice man.